Good morning, JD. Today is Tuesday, March 9th, and it's a Nay Day. Support an initiative to raise money for the voices of children in Ukraine. And Doctors Without Borders by stopping by the senior class bake sale during activity period on Thursday, March 10th. On Saturday morning, March 5th, JDHS junior Anka Shironi won the Syracuse Branch Shakespeare competition for a second year in a row. She will advance to the national finals in New York City, scheduled for April 25th, when she will compete against branch winners from across the country. Congratulations, Anka. You hear a lot about big events throughout the world, but do you ever feel like you know very little about countries around the world? Now you can learn more. Join Geography Club to play games and learn about the giant planet Tuesday, March 8th in the B14 during activity period. Have a great day, JD.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi JD, I'm here today to talk with you about Women's History Month and International Women's Day, which happens to be today, March the 8th. International Women's Day began in 1911, and it began as a way for women around the world to push for better working conditions and better treatment in their workplaces, better pay, better hours inside of the workplace and inside of society. It began in 1911, International Women's Day, and by 1975 it was celebrated in most countries around the world, including the United States. And in 1978, a group of women in the United States got together and said, well, we should have a Women's Week. And Jimmy Carter signed into law in 1980 Women's Week in the United States, which since then has become Women's Month, and we celebrate it in March in the United States every year. Women's History Month has 4 different characteristics. One, it seeks to celebrate the accomplishments of women. Number 2, it pushes to advocate for change politically and socially. 3, advocate for equality for all genders, and then 4, raise money for women-specific causes. This year's Women's History Month is providing healing and promoting health. And that's why today I have chosen to highlight a woman by the name of Virginia Apgar. This is Virginia Apgar. This is the graduating class, her graduating medical school class in 1937. Virginia Apgar is the only woman who ended up graduating in that class. Virginia Apgar would go on to become an anesthesiologist. But in her role as an anesthesiologist, what she noticed is that the effect of anesthesia on women giving birth had some sometimes tragic outcomes. By 1945, when Virginia Apgar was in the hospital studying the effects of anesthesia on women giving birth, there was an infant mortality rate upwards of 40 babies dying per 1,000 live births. Virginia Apgar noticed that live births, that babies who were born with certain characteristics were more likely to survive and thrive. And so she created a scale so that doctors could assess certain qualities and characteristics of a baby when the baby was born, including how their reflexes responded, including skin tone, respiration, heart rate, muscle tone, and weight. And then a score would be assigned to that child based upon those qualities, with the perfect score being a 10, an Apgar score of 10. And this has become the trend. This is Virginia Apgar with a brand new newborn baby. And the Apgar score is used around the world in order to assess in a very simple way the health of a newborn baby. And so I celebrate today Virginia Apgar for promoting women and maternal health. Happy International Women's Day, and choose some people this month to learn about, some women who have contributed in terrific ways to our society.